We have a few minutes before we have to wrap, so I want to ask this. All the matches now have gone over 100 minutes. Yeah. What do you make of it? Because a statement was given before the tournament started that they're going to crack down on time wasting, they're going to give proper timekeeping. Because how often have we seen... Because in the Premier League, for example, sometimes you'll see, what, up to 10 substitutions being made, and most coming in the second half, yet only 3 minutes of added time. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Doesn't include any actual injuries or fake injuries on the pitch. Yeah. And now we're seeing 10 minutes for the second half. Yeah,
it's almost as if it's gone too far the other way now, to be honest with you. And I think that's what happens when there is a new directive.
We always see it, don't we, when a new directive comes in.
You know, it's really adhered to very strongly. And I think possibly as the tournament goes on a little bit, that will relax and we'll possibly see less extra minutes of
I'll try to counter that, because they said that we can expect, generally speaking, 100-minute matches. So this was actually expected in one sense. The other thing is...
You can understand it, because the time the ball spends in play is getting less and less as well.
That's what I was going to say.
And it's quite easy to time waste. You look, you know, then you'll have 5 substitutions now. So if you go by the rule, that's 30 seconds each. There's a good chunk of time. You're going to have 3 or 4 injuries. We are guilty in the Premier League of not adding enough injury time. But the thing that frustrates me is, like the England game today, it's 6-2. Why are we playing 14 minutes or 12 minutes injury time at the end of that? Everybody's had enough. Everybody wants to go home.
I will say why. Because you could argue that if you don't play the full allocated amount of time, what if it does come down to goal difference for Iran?
That's a very good point. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Miss out on one goal.
Yeah, that's a very good point. But the quality of football we see that deep into a game, it's a bit like extra time. I can't remember the last good bit of extra time I watched. Yeah. May as well just go straight to penalties. In fairness, the last kick of the game pretty much was a penalty. It was a goal for Iran. So it can factor in, but we don't know what the future holds. Because your former club, under Sean Dyche, I think Burnley was shown to have had the ball active in their matches for only about 57 minutes a game. So you can understand why it's going to 100 minutes.
Yeah. I think most games the ball is in play as such less than an hour. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fact.
So now and as the consumer, the football fan, you feel a little bit hard done to, really, don't you? Because you do want to watch football. That's what you pay to watch, and that's as ex-footballers, pundits, consumers, spectators, fans. You want to watch a football match. You don't want to see the ball out of play every 5-10 minutes.